Section 10.6, we are working with absolute value in products of open sentences. So pretty much the same thing as what we did in the last lesson. We're going to take the absolute value of 2 minus 3 equals 7. So remember in the last section, what did we do from there? Absolute values by itself already. We need to remember we have two equations coming out of it. So the first equation would be 2p minus 3 equals 7. And the second equation would be what? 2p minus 3 equals negative 7. Then just go ahead and solve. Two-step equation here. We get 2p equals 10. Divide by 2. And p equals 5. Other one, same thing. Add 3. You get 2p equals negative 4. Divide by 2. And you get p equals negative 2. If you graph it, plot your 0, plot your 5 with a circle, and plot your negative 2 with a circle. And then that is just it. On the second example, we have the absolute value of 10 minus 2k is greater than or equal to 6. So again, same thing we did before. We have 10 minus 2k greater than or equal to 6, and 10 minus 2k less than or equal to negative 6. Remember, the first one's this exactly as it is. The second equation flips the sign and takes the opposite of this number. From here, we would subtract 10 on both sides. We get negative 2k is greater than or equal to negative 4. Divide by negative 2, and remember when we're dividing by negative 2, we flip our sign. So we get k as less than or equal to 2. For here, we're going to subtract 10 on both. We get negative 2k is less than or equal to negative 16. Divide by negative 2 on both, flip our sign, and we get k is greater than or equal to 8. Go to graph those. We have the 0, 2 shaded to the left, 8 shaded to the right. Is it a conjunction or a disjunction? It is a disjunction, so we want to write or in between. And there is our answer. Let's go ahead and look at one like number 13. We have the absolute value of 1 minus 3 minus 2x less than 18. So we do have the absolute value by itself over here already. Let's go ahead and simplify inside that. So if I distribute my negative on here, so here then we get 1 minus 3 plus 2x. If we simplify within there a little bit, we get the absolute value of negative 2 plus 2x is less than 18. Go ahead and break that. So we come down twice on that. We get negative 2 plus 2x less than 18, and negative 2 plus 2x greater than negative 18. Again, same thing we've been doing. Add 2 on both. 2x is less than 20. Divide by 2, and we get x less than 10 on this one. Over here, if I add 2 on both, I get 2x is greater than negative 16. Divide by 2, x is greater than negative 8. If I go to graph that, plot my 0, plot my 10, from here, open circle to the left. Here we have a negative 8, open circle to the right, so it is a conjunction. So I have negative 8 is less than x, less than 10. I'm going to go ahead and do one more example. We'll look at number 17. It says 5 minus 4, absolute value of 2 minus 3t greater than 21. So what do you think we have to do first? Trying to get absolute value all by itself. First, let's subtract 5. So I have negative 4, absolute value of 2 minus 3t greater than 16. It won't let me erase, so we'll say 16. Divide by negative 4. Now if I'm dividing by negative 4, what's going to happen to my sign? It's going to flip already. So less than negative 4. Now, two inequalities. So we get 2 minus 3t less than negative 4, and we get 2 minus 3t greater than 4. Subtract 2, we get negative 3t is less than negative 6. Divide by negative 3, and we get t is greater than 2. Flip a sign. Dividing by a negative, flip the sign. This one over here, subtract 2, we get negative 3t is greater than 2. Divide by negative 3, we get t is greater than negative 2/3. If I go to plot that, I have my 0. T is greater than 2. Open circle to the right. And t is greater than negative 2/3. And in that case, it kind of throws a red flag for me because I have this, and then I had this, and they're both facing the same way. So if I go back and look at my original and come down to this one right here, to that absolute value, the question is, can I take the absolute value of something and get a negative number? No, this is going to be no solution right there, and I should have looked for that before. So that's a hint for you guys to always, once you get your absolute value statement on one side by itself, make sure this must be positive. If it's not positive, it's not possible. So no solution because it's saying the absolute value is less than negative 4, and that is not possible. So no solution. Your assignment then is going to be page 488, 2 through 18, the evens. You do not have to do 20 through 24.